In this lesson, I will demonstrate the Royal Marines sticking policy, but to begin, we're going to learn a little bit about different bar lines. This score is in 4-4 time, i.e. there's 4 crotchets in a bar. The bar lines are all regular apart from the one at the very end. This is called a final bar line. If there is a significant point in the piece that a composer might want to emphasise as a good rehearsal mark, i.e. a good point to go back to rather than playing the piece from the top every time, you may well find a double bar line. These have no impact on the way the piece is played, but they're good to notice just in case your conductor says, let's go from the double bar line, so you know where you're going to be playing from. If you see these marks either side of a section of the music, it means play that section twice. They're called repeat marks. You play what's in between them twice before carrying on to the bar immediately after the repeat mark. Let's try an exercise to see if you've grasped that. This one's in 4-4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now if the piece contains repeated sections, but the endings of those sections are different, you'll come across these, which are called first and second time bars. Instead of writing out the whole section again in full, simply clock the start repeat as you pass it, because you know you'll need to come back to it. Then the first time, play the first time bar, up until the end repeat mark. Jump back to the start repeat mark, but when you get to the ending again, skip the first time bar and play the second time bar instead. I'll demonstrate. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you try. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Other directions you might encounter include DC, which you'll find at the end of a piece, which is short for da capo, which means back to the top. You might also find DS, which is short for dal segno, which means back to the sign, which more often than not looks like this. Once you have started again from the top or from a sign, you'll have to end at a certain point of the piece, not necessarily at the end, for which you will see the word fine. Obviously, don't finish the first time you pass this. Or if the piece has a significant ending that's different to the previous ending, and the composer wants you to jump straight to that section, he will write what's called a coda, and put in a sign that looks like this, or this. to indicate at which point in the second time through he or she wishes you to jump to that coda. Let's practice these ideas. Before we begin, try to identify the repeat marks, first and second time bars, signs and coda. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Let's move on to the sticking policy. Until now, we've been clapping, but when we drum, obviously, we have 2 sticks. How do we tell each other which stick to play with? Simple. We write all the notes to be played with the right stick above the line, and we write all the notes to be played with the left stick below the line. Royal Marine sticking policy says that a bar full of crotchets is only to be played like this. Right, left, right, left. Similarly, a bar of quavers like this. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 4 semi-quavers like this. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And the sticking policy is also referred to as playing things hand to hand. If we apply this policy to Good King Wenceslas featured in the first lesson, it looks like this. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And if we apply it to Ding Dong Merrily on High from lesson 3, it looks like this. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Now an exercise concentrating on sticking. Remember, above the line means right stick, below the line means left stick. If you don't have any sticks or a drum pad, simply slap your knees. Take a few seconds now to analyse the first few bars. Let's go for it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. That was a long exercise, but hopefully now you have a good understanding of sticking. Now we're going to try an exercise that combines the sticking policy with the theory of different bar lines and repeats that we learnt in the first half of the lesson. Before we begin, identify the repeat marks, first and second time bars, signs and coda. This is the final exercise in the lesson. We'll do it once with me helping, and then for the second time you're on your own. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. One more time, but without my help. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. You're ready to move on to lesson 5. If you need to go back and try any of the exercises again, then do so before moving on. It's important to nail all these elements before progressing. See you in lesson 5.